Okay, so let's begin today. We are going to do step up and step down as a warm-up. If you do not have a stool or a small bench, you can use books. Stack them up to the height that feels comfortable for you, not too high that you feel out of control and balance. All right, so we're going to have one leg leading and then followed onto the other side. So stand tall right in front of the stool or pile of books that you have stacked up. We're going to start with my right leading leg. Right leg, step up on the stool and lift off. So the other leg behind, leave it dangling. Don't touch the stool, have it out there. You're focusing on the right leg that's up on the stool. Do not straighten your leg. Keep it partially bent. Body nice and straight. So you're trying to find your balance here in the core area. Bring the left leg back down and then the right. So you can go for 8. 2, lift, down, and lower. Okay? And we go again. 3, lift, down. Breathing in as you step up on the stool. Push up, down. 4, 5. You can use your hands for balance or you can keep them by your side. 3 more to go. 6 and down. Up 7 and down. 1 more. 8 and lower down. Alright, switching over to the other leg. Left leg. Step up. Make sure you find the placement before you push up. You can balance yourself. 1 and down. 2 and down. Bring the leg down. Make sure your feet is pointed forward and not turned out. 5. Up. Up. Keep going. Make 2 more on the side here. And down. 1 last one. 8. Alright, so try not to keep your eye contact down to the ground because your head will be tilted. Find your placement from time to time to really straighten up your body. Now let's move on to the second part of it. We're going to use our arms this time. We're going to take the arms up to as far as it feels comfortable. If you're fine to shoulder line, do it shoulder line. If you can push it all the way up, bring it all the way up, having your hands pushed overhead and then back down. So back to the right leg. Placement and lift. Balance and hold yourself out there. And down. That's 1. Inhale. Push. Exhale down. Up 3. And down. Keep going. 4 more to go from here. Inhale to lift. Exhale to come down. So try to find your balance and stability. 3 more to go. And down. Last 2. Step down. Last 1. And down. Let's switch on to the other side. Left leg up. And go. Push. And back. So as you lift the leg behind you, squeeze your bum slightly. 3. 4. 1 more to go on the side here. 4. 3. 2 more to go. Inhale up. Exhale down. And up. And the last one. 8. And down. Okay? Moving on to the third one. You're going to bring that knee up forward now. You can place your hands by your hip side. Skip the arms or add the arms. Alright? I'm going to do the first 4 without the arms and I'll add the arms towards the last bit of it. Alright. So here we go. Step up and you're going to bring that knee up forward. And back down and lower. Okay? And lift and down and down. 2 more to go with this one. Yep. Down. So you have one leg that's going to be the leading leg. And when you bring the leg back down, everything steps down. Next 4, I'm going to add the arms. So push it up. Down. Up. And down. 2 more to go. Lift the knee up on the breath in. Exhale down. Last one. Knee up and down. Alright, over to the other side. Left up. Knee. And down. And 2. And down. and through. Really giving mobility to the knee area, to the hips. Up. Alright, 4 more with the arms. Here we go. 1, 2. 2 more to go. 3. And the last one, 4. And lower down. Alright, so you have to make sure that when you have the stool or books piled up, that they are heavy and they're not going to move around, and that your foot placement needs to be really good on the books. Not hanging halfway, have your whole feet on the book itself. Right, moving on to the second exercise. So let's come in all 4 here. Alright, we're going to bring the right leg forward. Now use a cushion for your knee if you need to. Bring the right leg forward. Okay, so you're in a high kneeling position this way, straight down, 90 degrees at the front part of the knee, and you put your hands on your hips. Okay, now this is going to be a bit tricky here now. Now, as my right leg's in front, I'm going to bring my right knee to bend in. So I'm coming in. I'm bringing my left leg forward. Try to find that balance there. Here. Okay, hold for a little bit. You can hold for 5 seconds if you want to before you switch back to knee and forward. Now what you're doing is you're trying to learn to shift the weight, how to distribute your weight as you go forward and back. So when your knee comes back down, you can see there's a little shift backwards. You may need to lean back a little bit before the other leg comes forward. Okay? And back down. Now this is painful and uncomfortable. Skip this out. I'm only doing 1 set of this. And back. And the left. And back. Let's do 2 more sets. And back. Forward. And back. One last one. And back. And the last one. Okay. Now, get the right leg back out there. Okay. Have something to support on the ground. A stool. A chair. Like the first exercise we ever done before. I want you to hinge forward. Pushing forward. Stretching the back leg, who's extending it. If you're not feeling the stretch, move the leg back a little bit till you feel it on the left hip flexor. Holding that stretch, keeping your spine nice and straight. Holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if you need to have support for your knee, have a pillow right under your knee. The other leg comes forward. Keep a nice degree angle here. Back leg gliding back slightly, filling and opening up the hip area. Body and spine straight. Holding the stretch. You're holding for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release back slowly. Okay, take the leg away. Coming in all 4 now. Alright, so today what we're going to do, we're going to do the exercise with our fingers pointed forward, and we're going to have the next exercise with our fingers pointed inwards towards us. That stretches a lot on the forearm, at the same time giving you a little bit mobility on your wrist joint. So let's come forward right now. Curl your toes under. Knees hip width apart and shoulders shoulder width apart. Firm with the palms. Pull the abdominals in, and on the breath in, push that knee off the ground. So we're going to go for 8. 1, down. 2, down. Remember, pull the belly up to the spine. Okay, then towards the rib cage, and contract your abdominals. 4, 5, 6, 7, knees off the ground, and the last one, 8, and rest it back down. Alright, we're going to do 1 set with the hands turned inwards. Alright, so you're going to have the hands turned inwards, stretching. Find the angle that feels comfortable. You might want to come a little bit closer in, you might want to go back. Depends on how flexible your forearm is. Okay, curl your toes right under. Spread your fingers wide open. So on the breath in, push, exhale down. 2, and down. Engage the abdominals. 3, down. 4, 5, inhale up. 6, exhale down. 7. This is the last one. 8. And down. And relax. Good. Just shake up the wrist a little bit. You can do this. You can just shake it up just to loosen up for a little bit. You're going to feel tight and stiff at the wrist area. We're going to do one last set. Having the fingers pointed forward. Okay? Now it should feel a bit stronger right now. Let's go to the last 8. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. 6. 2 more to go. 7. And the last one, 8. And rest it down. Okay, moving on to the next one. Third exercise. So lying flat on your back. I'm going to get you to have one leg bent and one leg extended straight out. Try to engage your abdominals. Your back is pressed down into the mat. Belly in, up. Tighten your abdominals. Remember this. Palms down by your side. Reach your arms as far as possible towards your heel. And what we're going to do is lift the straight leg up just about 1 feet off the ground. Holding it there. I want you to fire up your thigh muscle. Okay, this is strengthening your kneecap at the same time by getting your thigh muscle to contract and pull up. You're going to hold for about 5 seconds and then back down. We're going to do 5 only. You ready? Go up again, hold. Contract your thigh muscle. You really want to feel it in your thighs. Squeeze the thigh muscle, hold that lift. Keep the abdominals in work at the same time, back pressing to the mat, and then down. You have 3 more to go. Lift, up, hold. Holding that squeeze. And then down. 2 more to go. Lift, strong with the legs. We're not going up high, you're bringing the leg up of 1 foot off the ground. And down. This is the last one. Lift, hold. And then back down nice and slowly. Switching over to the other side. So here we go. Lift, hold. 5 seconds. Back into the mat. Contracted with the abdominals. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift. 2, hold. Down. Inhale, lift. 3, hold. Down. 2 more to go. Inhale, lift. 4. And the last one. 5. Contract the thigh muscle. You want to feel the muscle contracting. And rest it down. Bring the knee in. Alright. Moving it there for 1 minute. Okay. Moving on to the next exercise. Coming to bridging as usual. Palms flat down on the mat. Pull the legs close in. Alright. Back flat. Shoulders moving far from the ears. So you're reaching your fingers down towards the heel as far as you can. On the breath in. Push the hips up. Squeeze. Focus on the bum and the hamstring. You're going to hold for 5 seconds again. Squeeze as much as you can. A little contraction here on the abdominals. Focus on the bum. Focus on the hamstring, the back part of your thigh. Now on the exhale, bring yourself back down. And here we go. Up again. 2. Hold. Try to keep the weight on the shoulder blades, not the neck. And then reach your arms down. And then exhale down. Let's go for 3 more. Inhale, push up, hold. We're doing more static contraction today. Holding for 5 seconds only. And down. Last 2. Pushing up. Holding it up here. And down. This is the last one. Pushing up. Holding it up here. And back down. Alright. 1 more exercise on the sides. So let's lie down on the side. You're going to have the both legs stacked on top of each other. I want you to hinge forward from the hips slightly. So if you look down, you should be able to see your toes. Hand comes down forward for support. The other arm is straight out. Or you can bend your elbow. Alright, but you want to have your head rested on your palm. Try not to push the head up because you do not want to break that spine line. You want to keep that line nice and straight. Try to find that contact of your hip bone into the ground, on the side of your thigh bone. Okay, hands up. And we're going to lift the both legs up, holding it there for 5 counts, but 5 repetitions for 5 counts, right? And then down. Second one, lift, hold, stay, find your balance, feel all the muscle engaging and involved, your abdominals, the core area, your thighs, the outer thigh, and down. 3 more to go. Inhale, lift, hold. You should feel stronger that you can actually lift your legs and you can hold. Don't attempt to go up too high if you're going to lose your form. Down. 2 more. Lift up, hold. Shoulders down. 2 more. Up. Tighten your abdominals. Feel that waistline lifting off the mat slightly. The last one to go. Up. You can open your legs slightly apart. You can press them together. Leave it up to you. Whatever is comfortable. When you lift, you're working the inner thigh at the same time. And down. Okay. Switching over to the other side. All the way down. Both legs stacked on top of each other. Hand for support. Bring the leg forward a little bit. And when you are ready, lift both legs up. Hold. You can have them open slightly, but focus on the bottom leg pushing up. You want to feel the inner thigh. And down. Lift up. 2. Think of lengthening your legs away. And down. Up. 3. When you're holding, try to feel which area of your body that you're working on. You have 2 more to go. 4. Up. And down. Last one to go. 5. And rest it down. Okay? Last exercise, belly down on the mat. Okay? Belly down on the mat. On your forearm. Okay. So this one here, you have your palms flat down on the mat. Forearm down on the mat. Shoulders directly above your elbow. Feet heavy on the mat, flat down. If you want to curl your toes under, you can curl your toes under. Do not have them flat down. You're going to take your palms flat down onto the mat. Lift onto the other side. So you're kind of like holding your body up in this position. Okay? Alright? Taking it there. And then push yourself back. Now, I'm only going to do 5. And then that's it. Bring yourself back down. Alright? Back down on the forearm. And then the other forearm. You're basically staying up in this position. Now start with the right hand leading. I'm going to start with the left now. So left up to the side. Right up to the side. So you come out in this position. Push back. Come back forward. Left is going to go down first. And then the right. Alright? So no matter whatever you're doing, you are basically trying to hold yourself in this body position when your hand is moving up or down. That's what you're trying to do. Okay? Third one. Up. Up. Push. Right arm leading now. Back down. So down onto the forearm. And then the forearm. Left arm leading. Stay up. Exhale, push back. Transferring weight forward. Down on the left forearm. And then the right. Can we squeeze in 2 more? Let's go right first. Right. Sorry, they can't be 5. They have to be 6 because you got right and left. Push back. Transferring the weight forward. Drop the hip first. And then forearm. And then forearm. Last one. Left leading. Hold up. And up. Push back. Come back forward. Remember, drop the hip first. And then the left forearm is the leading one down. And then the other one. And rest. Alright, we're done. So you're going to pull the leg in for this front thigh stretch. If you can't bring that heel in close to the bum, have the leg move away. Push against your hands outwards. Holding that stretch. And some of you know you can do this exercise, this stretch, belly down or on your side. Okay, whichever is comfortable. Switching over to the other side. Keep the upper body down. Relax the upper body down. Focusing on the front thigh. Stretch. Take your time on the stretch. Pause the video if you want to spend a little bit longer time stretching. And release back down slowly. Flipping around. Lying flat on your back. Coming to hamstring stretch. Same. Every workout, you want to stretch the front thigh, you want to stretch the hamstring. The hamstring especially, because it's tight. Release the leg down, switch over to the other side. And in, both knees in, open your both knees apart, hip open and stretch, stretching your inner thigh. Holding the stretch. So you know you want to hold the stretch for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. I'm making the stretch short. If not, your video is going to be really long. And close it. Now you're going to cross one leg over the other. Have the knee open out. You're going to wrap your hands around the other leg, which is on the ground. Pull up. We're going to work on and stretch on the outer thigh and the buttocks area. Hold the stretch in. And release down. Switching over to the other side. Alright, so the one leg is crossed over. You're going to grab the other leg that's grounded on the ground. Wrap around that leg. Pull in. Feel the outer thigh and the buttocks area. Get deep into the stretch. And release from here. Now if you're allowed to do rotations or twists, basically both knees bent. Open your arms out to the side. Drop your both knees down to one side. Hold that stretch. Keep the shoulders on the mat. So while your both knees are dropping to the left side, turn your head and look to the right. On the exhale, bring the knees up, switching over to the other side, knees to the right now. So you're turning and looking to the left. Holding the stretch. And last time to the last one, stretch straight out. Elongation of your spine. Reaching, arch the back slightly. Holding that stretch out there. And on your chin, release your hands down. Alright, so coming up from the side, push yourself up. Alright everyone, have a great day.